What's any concern about Guam other than Jericho?
Oh yeah, they got Wesley, who's a 6'7", 6'8" post guy, who is an amazing. I haven't seen footwork like his since John Chambers. I mean, he has tremendous footwork at the post. Every team he played in the Asia Cup, he gave problems to. He can take anybody one-on-one at the post. So, he's a huge threat. You got Galloway, who's a 6'10", jumping bean. He jumps out of the gym. He's super athletic. And then you got Simon, who's a lights-out three-point shooter. They're not going to be a deep team where they're going to play all 12 guys, unlike us, where we have depth 1 through 12. But the difference is it's only a 40-minute game. So depth is not as crucial in that 40-minute game as it is to a 48-minute game. You can get away with playing rotating 7 guys and keeping 7 guys fresh. That's what they did during the Asia Cup. They basically went maybe 8 deep, and but they had Wesley and Ross, who I understand may not be playing. He's the leading scorer in the Asian Cup, but they had a core of 4 players that were playing 36, 37 minutes of the game. And they're a tempo team. They slow the game down. They really play inside to out. So and also when you're playing at home, it's a whole different ball game when you're playing at home. Players play differently in front of their home crowd, in their home court. It's a completely different thing, and that's what we're going to have to overcome. You look at the way we played New Zealand at home, and how well we played New Zealand at home, and how hard it was for us to beat New Zealand at their home. Home court means something, and that's why this Friday game is really crucial to us. We've got to come with our best foot forward. We can't take anything for granted with them being at home in front of their home crowd.
Coach Tim, how crucial will be this window in your?
If we don't win this window, then we don't make the World Cup.
So how crucial to get that?
If we don't make the World Cup, we can't make the Olympics. So if we don't win these 2 games, all of our goals are dashed. So that's how crucial these 2 games are. This is what we're working backwards. All right, our number 1 goal to win the Olympics. All right, to get to the Olympics, we have to get to the World Cup. All right, to get to the World Cup, we have to have a record that's at least 3rd place, so we can advance into the second round. And so after the second round, we have to be one of the top 7 teams in all of Asia to make it to the World Cup. Qatar's in, they're number 8, so we have to get to the top 7. And you look at some of the teams out there, you can count maybe 9 teams that all of them, any of them could make the World Cup. So you're talking about Lebanon, you're talking about Jordan in the Middle East, China, Japan, Korea, New Zealand, Australia, and not even talking about Chinese Taipei, who had beaten us, and Saudi Arabia, who gave us such a hard time in the Asia Cup. But there are like 9 teams, including us, that are going for those 7 spots. So if we don't get a good record and it's carryover, then we can't get to that top 7, which brings us back to this round. And if we can't get Guam, and then we have to play New Zealand, Australia, we then can't get to that 3rd spot, even to advance to the second round. So these 2 games are to me, the most important games we play in the whole qualifying that we play. I mean, we'll work it and try to beat New Zealand, and try to see if we can steal a game maybe here at home against New Zealand and Australia, and then we'll do what we can against, I think we're Syria, Iraq, Iran, and Jordan. Those 4 teams. We'll see what we can do against those guys. But these 2 wins that we have are going to be carried over all the way to the end if we can get those 2 wins. And if not, then that loss is going to be carried over and we won't make it. These 2 games are the most important games we play.